Hello, welcome to Boardgame Basecoats, and today we are unboxing Targi the Expansion. Now, I just recently got my own copy of the original Targi after a long time of playing it. Really happy about that. This expansion was actually supposed to come at the same time, but it did get delayed. Now, to play this, yep, it says right here, you do need the original. As I understand it, what this is this has some new mechanics, but it also swaps out components. So yeah, this is not a full game in the box. So let's go ahead and see what we've got inside. So first of all, we've got a rules sheet. This looks very similar to the original Targi rules. And yeah, you can see there in the setup, there's a new side deck of sand dunes, and we've got a little purple figure, the Targia? Targia? Alright. But looks like we got some examples. Yeah, otherwise nothing too crazy. Punch board, yes. Fantastic. And looks like we've got some extras of some of the components of the original, as well as a couple new ones. Alright, so let's get to punching. So we'll start off with the victory point tokens. This one has extra 3-point victory tokens. There we go. And we've got some extra 5 points as well. Now these look to be the same size as... There we go. The hazards of punchboarding. These look to be about the same size as the originals, so there shouldn't be too much problem mixing those in. And here we've got some new things. Alright, so these are called the action markers. No idea what these are for. And why they are triangle shaped definitely has me curious. I wonder what their significance is. Moving on. We've got one additional gold token to add to that limited economy. And here we go, this spread of goods tokens. Alright, so we've got additional dates, salt and pepper, and of course the new ones right here, the water tokens. Now it'd be interesting for me to see, so is the water a good and yet something you need to survive? That'd be a nifty idea. My original thought when I heard their sand dunes and such in this expansion was that the sand dunes would like replace the tribe cards or replace the goods cards, and it would be like you're in there and you have to survive, and it almost seemed like, oh well, then it'd be like roleplay time, like you could play this expansion as like getting to the tribes, and then you'd play regular Targi once you're with the tribes. Anyway, it's not that way, folks. There was the Targia, whatever, however that's pronounced, and here of course are the cards, and oh, I see a pull tab, and oh my goodness, it works. Fantastic. Excellent. Alright, so we've got a sizable chunk of cards in here. There are the new ones, the sand dunes. We'll go ahead and check those out in due time. Let's go ahead and separate the cards and see what we've got. Alright, some new border cards there. Here are tribe cards. A whole lot of tribe cards. And just a few goods cards. Yeah, so the goods cards, I believe, just get shuffled in. Basically, yes, it just adds water and then combinations of water with some other things. Okay, nothing too fancy there. Let's go ahead and move on to the new thing. Alright, so the sand dunes. Now, how this actually works is this deck is sitting at the side of the board, or the tableau, and I think 3 of them get pulled out. And then when something happens, the Targia, she'll jump onto one of these sand dunes and then do whatever is said on the sand dunes. So looks like you can get some victory points and some other things. As for the style, it's very similar to the tribe cards and the goods cards, so nothing too jarring there. Very curious to see how that works. Now these of course are the new border cards, so this includes new raid cards and such. So the Targia is moving around the track opposite of the thief, the bandit, the gray guy. And so we need some new cards here. And just like the original, one side has text and the other side is basically languageless. And normally I'm not into the modularity, but these cards are just numbered, so it's an easy swap. So I don't mind this so much. Now here we go, the massive tribe card deck. And here, this one kind of bothers me. you completely remove the original tribe deck and stick this one in to replace it. Now, we've obviously I got some new stuff here. You could do, look at that, we've got exclamation point. You can do resource there at the top, / other resources to pay for it. Got some parentheses here, so obviously some new things. Oh, look at that. So continuous effects or something, immediate effects or something. So we've definitely got some new things. But whenever manufacturers do this, you know, I feel like, okay, we're completely going to discard some old stuff and use only the new stuff. I feel like that kind of retcons everything, and you know, I like the original stuff, and you know, I want more. And it's nice to know that, you know, they've done some development and they think that this is the way the game should be played. But to be honest, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take the original tribe cards, I'm going to shuffle in all of these new tribe cards, and yes, I'm sure it'll be diluted and all that stuff, and maybe getting the water especially might be a problem, but to be honest, I'm okay with that. So we'll see how it goes. It'll be an experiment. Anyway, just very briefly, this insert, I believe, is exactly the same insert that the original Targi had. As you can see, I mean, it holds components fine, but I sleeve cards, and so this is far too snug to hold the cards. So this insert will be going away. So thank you very much for joining me. I am looking forward to playing. Thanks a lot for stopping by. Bye.